Good evening, I'm Tommy.
And I'm Jasveen.
And this is CampusTV News.
Hello and welcome to CampusTV News. It's that time of year again. Elections for Students' Union officer positions are now upon us, and you might think you've seen it all before, but this year it's going to be bigger and better than ever.
This year, 18 candidates are running for the different roles and the new postgraduate officer post. We have 4 candidates for SU President, 5 for activities, 2 for community, 2 for education, 2 for sports, and 3 for the new role of postgraduate officer.
Online campaigning for these positions starts today, Wednesday 24th of February, and campaigning on parade starts on Friday the 26th. Questions to candidates will be held on Monday the 29th and Tuesday the 1st of March.
Finally, polling will be open on Tuesday the 1st of March at 9 a.m. and will close on Thursday the 3rd at 10 p.m. At the beginning of elections week, we thought it would be a good idea to find out what our students know about the SU and the officer elections.
I don't know a single thing about the election.
Are you guys aware that the SU officer elections are happening?
We are? Yeah.
Do you know when they start?
No, this week, Wednesday this time.
Yeah?
In a week or so, I think.
Absolutely no idea.
They begin at some point in the next week, or 2, or 3.
Are you interested?
Yeah, well, I mean, last year we went along to the final unveiling. It was quite exciting, and you know, you get to kind of get the buzz of the results.
Do you know how many SU officer roles there are?
5.
SU President, yeah, sport officer, community officer, education officer, doing well. Activities. So like a welfare officer, or is that coming the community? Finance?
There's now a postgrad role that's going to be voted.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I saw it on one of the posters or something. Yeah.
Can you name me something that's happened this year as a result of the SU officers?
Well, the buses have improved from what I can
I know what they've tried to do, but I don't know what they've implemented.
I know they've been doing a lot of campaigning on student numbers, university and at a national level as well.
It probably affects me in some mundane way that I have no idea about.
No, not really, no, to be honest.
Are you going to vote?
Yes.
I will be, yes.
Will you be voting?
Possibly, if someone will point me towards where to vote.
Yes. And I can only hope that the next president, whoever that may be, is as kind and as loving as Jordan Kenny.
And we are back here in the studio with Andy Eagleton, the Chair of Elections Committee. Welcome, Andy. So we're going to ask you similar questions to what we asked the students, but we want to know more in-depth answers from the person in the know. Firstly, what is your role for the officer elections, and what actually are they?
So I am the chair of the SU's Elections Committee. The Elections Committee is the body responsible for overseeing all elections related to the SU, not just officer elections, but obviously that's our major issue. As chair, I am the lead peer, so the lead student who is responsible for overseeing those elections.
And why should students get involved?
I would say that it's quite simple. If a student has ever been annoyed or angry or disappointed with anything with their SU, or has looked at it and thought, I could do better, I could change that, or I've got an idea, this is how you do it. This is what it's all about.
And when we spoke to a lot of students, they didn't really know what elections were and what they're about. So what is the current process for voting, and how do the elections kind of form?
Well, as you said at the beginning, voting opens on Tuesday the 1st at 9 a.m. and closes on Thursday the 3rd at 10 p.m. It's incredibly simple. You just log into barstudent.com. In fact, it will be there immediately when you go onto Bar Student. Log in with your username, and the website will talk you through the voting process. We use a derivation of STV called AV, Alternative Vote, so everyone can rank the candidates in order. So if there's someone you absolutely love, you can put a number 1 against them, and then the next person you put your 2, then the next person your 3, etc., until you've exhausted all your positions, or until you've just become disengaged, really, and then you vote. It's incredibly simple. I would encourage everyone to do it. It will take 5 minutes.
Okay, and are there any events being planned during this time period?
Well, the SU will be having its, shall we call it a road show, going on Thursday the 3rd, which is the last day of voting. So we're going to have the fabulous, obviously, URB out helping us, playing some music, but we're also going to have a popcorn machine. and all the candidates and various members of Elections Committee will be there, probably making themselves look like fools, drawing attention. We're going to have some games and maybe some sports things from the 3:30 Club. That's all going to be taking place on parade between 12 and 2. And I expect that come Friday, the 26th, when full campaigning begins on campus, there'll be candidates going around making fools of themselves, knocking on doors, getting in people's way, and basically, yeah, I'm just going to go back with making fools of themselves.
Thank you very much, Andy. This concludes our elections news update. Remember to check out our YouTube channel for more updates over the next 2 weeks.
You will also be able to listen to in-depth interviews with the candidates on Uni Radio Bath. Finally, Bath Impactor will be releasing an election special newspaper next Monday, the 29th of March, so be prepared.
Have a nice day.